question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal? Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, sir.
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
As expected.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Ala Mhigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
You're saying they won't fight for Ala Mhigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lyse. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea. However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Ala Mhigan opposition.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lyse's, given her personal connection to the Resistance. Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Ala Mhigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Of course I am! You know I'd like nothing more!
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there. I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well. I have spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things. I trust you have no objections?
None, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations. Ready, my friend? Well then. Tataru, I leave the Rising Stones in your capable hands.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamegan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary. Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will...
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's Toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. Let all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate, together. Just you wait.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
I am the biggest dolt in the fucking planet. I keep needing to type up a quick little checklist before even starting a stream and looking over, making sure everything is doing what I need to, and I forget to turn on my damn mic. Oh man. So anyway, as I was saying, while we're gonna get teleporting over to my next objective here, kind of similar to the beginning of Heaven's Sword getting into Ishgard. It might be a little bit of time before. I don't even know if I go to Doma or not. If I did, that's going to be pretty nice and cool. If not, you know, I'm not worried about it. I might just go and kind of level up my samurai, or even do up a ninja really quick. Well, maybe not a ninja. That would take quite a while to do. Even if I were to go and do up a bunch of quests and stuff like that. Okay. All are present and accounted for. When you're ready, my friend, pray inform the officer that we wish to proceed to Garabanya. Whoa, oh. Oh, it's for the fate. Okay. It's like, where'd you guys come from? Alright, gonna get well fed for... There we go. Wrong trigger. The Scions of the 7th Dawn. We were told to expect you. Shall someone want an escort to the wall? Yes, of course. Let's go. Garabanya. The fringes. So probably on the outskirts. If anything else. Ooh, that went really quiet. Grand reveal? Oh, that's kinda cool. Doing it like old style Indiana Jones. I like that.
I remember crossing the border, standing in Garabanya once more. Me and my fellow Scions, the warrior of light among us. Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other. Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
Ah, the official title card for Stormblood. And Flame. I think this will be a nice workup all the way up until, oh, what's it called? I was having a problem with doing this on the other stream the other day, too. Well, shit. Shadowbringers, that's what it's called. Man, I'm having like a rough time of it, just trying to remember. Pike Falls. I don't know if this is going to be the new... Oh. Maybe... We're going to keep to the Foundation for now. As far as my teleportation home. Alright, greetings, Scions. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, I welcome you. Thank you, General. We are relieved to hear that our forces secured the wall without incident. Kinda nice to have after me going after Griffin. That guy just, like, ripped me to pieces. Had the Imperials made any attempt to retake the... Castrum since then? None. Save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and patrols, we've had barely any contact with them, but we all know it's only a matter of time before things escalate. Launching an all-out war against somebody? Yeah, it's bound to go up in flame pretty quickly. As if attacking Ambassador's Wall wasn't enough. It'll be somebody primal right on her doorstep. Wow. That is not to let Shona find to go unanswered. 'Twas a classical. 'Twas a declaration of war, even if it wasn't. Ilbrid's to make, and we all know around bounty of it as well. Whoa. The same as my message. The lines will be not. Consider it done. We won't let you down. Godspeed. Ah, he said, of all creatures in the world, it's mine. Ask Kyle, what brings you here? Is there a missing Algarian weapon and Primal, Omega, and Shinryu? I think the Shinobi called it? Shinryu has been kind of making waves as of recently, I believe. I don't know. I'm not exactly caught up to current patch stuff yet. We'll get there, but I'm not there yet. Anyway, with me, we've been studying their trail of destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere, which has certainly failed to do so. It was late, fell upon the attack by the terror, meaning that it could be out of Imperial hands. Even so, but it bears representing that we could be unresolved, it could be one of them. Assuming we should hurry and find out regardless. Okay. All the more reason to reach the end of the resistance will you want to find out Carabania, to everyone counting out something. Stop talking. Cat smart and away. Different music for turn-ins. Oh, that's so close to getting me up on a level. Come on. I wonder, do I have... Oh, wow. I have a lot. Use. 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 The high elixir. No, nothing there. That's fine. Not worried about that. No, I don't want to talk to... I want to talk to Lee. Okay, as you might be able to hear, we are plenty of factions, so I'm talking to mostly Floods. Their headquarters are located in a place called Regaler's Reach, an old temple to the east across the river. I should be allowed to save Imperial patrols. Stick with me. Well, like, don't stick with you because you just vanished into thin air. Why can't I do that? That's not fair. Finally, some like creatures that are actually at my level. Oh, nope. Didn't want to fight you. Well, oh, okay, I was supposed to say, I could. Give me 1 second here. I gotta do something really quick. Okay, hopefully everything can still be heard. There goes the music. Okay, now I can hear much better. Alright, Lee, what do you got? Stay with me? Good. From here, we should head northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, and it won't make us have to swim. Well, good, because my little flame elemental here is not gonna like it if I have to make him swim. He might go poof, and if he goes poof, he's gonna be like Charmander. You know, I want to see it. I want to see how well this guy does. I'm curious. Oh wow, hello. Nope, out of that, out of that. And big boom. Yeah, I think he can be controlled, more or less. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Whoa, hello. Only 900 something experience, so experience is starting to slow down again, which is fine by me. Because it felt like I was rushing up through the level pretty quickly when I was doing just level 60 stuff. Okay. Don't see any soldiers. Let's go. Let's cross. You wondering about the tower to the south? Well, yeah, it looks like a huge-ass watchtower. Oh, yeah. Isn't it the Warlord's symbol? Okay, that's what the Imperials decided to call the Old Bridge. I call it the Great Big Eyesore. Yeah, it does kind of stick out a lot, considering. It sticks out quite a bit. You can see the rotten banner from the absolute mantle away. Doesn't do it, but can keep moving. Well, got some others running around. Yeah, it's really not that deep, really. But, oh, hey, I've leveled up. That's kind of nice and handy. Excuse me. In the hell is that? Called a spinner. I've been spending most of my time actually in towns. And I had her sitting in town for quite a while, so I have a lot of rested experience built up. Ooh, that's not good. This is quite gorgeous, considering how it's like smack in the middle of a desert. But still, even deserts had their own nice little pockets here and there of grave beauty. Okay, what do we got? Looks like a small passage. Alright, well here on the other side of this pass is the Reach. So you say, but all I see is rocks. I presume there's some sort of trick to this. Oh, it's a glamour. Very nice. So it's just a camouflage. Vibrance, or may have the artifact trained modification. Well, either way, it's still pretty good. Pretty nice to have something up that high. Oh, before we go in, I don't know if Tataru told you about my friend Nego. Metru came from the Rising Suns as a member of this faction. So they know us, and they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they could be a bit jumpy. Well, wouldn't you in the middle of a war? There we go. Now, I'm pretty sure that's going to be permanently open to me. Should. In actuality, it should.
I remember the old stories. How the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow. Rhalga's Reach, a holy place, and a fitting home for the Resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Ala Mhigo. They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
Well, this is the first, well, opening. At least for the two monks that are fighting up on the hand. Really wondered if we'd be able to come here or not. Okay, you forgive our... cannot be sure who had crossed the barriers. Dawn. Well, never hurts to be too cautious, to be honest with you. Promise of a new beginning. Now I know that... Now, I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss, and I'm eager to hear what you have to say. But let's do this at our doorstep, huh? Come with me. There we go. I'm trying to get my chair completely done where I want it to be. Oh, screw this. I'm not walking all the way over there. I'm gonna ride all the way over there. But first, I'm gonna get the Aetheryte Crystal. Because I have no idea if this is a good launching point or not. Could be. I'm not sure. Okay. Ba-da-ba-bum. Gonna ride over and talk to the chieftain really quickly. Oh, do they have a board here? No, I'm not seeing a board. I wish I could have a summoning bell, at minimum. Can drop some of this money down, because I don't need it right at the moment.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Rhalga's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lyse, and Papalymo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
Very humble, at least.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Ah, don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, John.
Papalymo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the Wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Menago told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rolger, it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
That is why we are here today, sir. To see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
I don't know, it might be just that simple. I guess we'll let Alfie do the explaining here.
So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
It's a lot to take in.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
So something tells me that Alfie just explained what the heck has been going on. And why am I standing on a stool? I shouldn't be standing on a stool. No. So if it hasn't really clicked, Alfie's got a twin sister? I think. It sounds like a male, but I want to say a sister. And she popped up. I didn't even know he had one. So, oh wow, that's a lot. Okay, we're gonna just be selling. Because this one doesn't give me anything just yet for me. So, it would seem that you found ourselves with stuff to free time. Forgive me, you are free to look around. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. I'll give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Yes, of course. Guy's so courteous. Alright, let us make the most of our opportunity assessing the resistance capabilities. Free to broker known as where we will, eh? I like the sound of that. Gotta kind of gauge these guys, really. Well, I already know this place inside and out. I could show you around if you like. Yeah, sure, why not? Quick little run through the camp. Nice and simple like, for the most part. Go and talk to Lee really quickly here. There we go. You're thinking the resistance mostly made of the Highlanders like me, but the truth be told, we don't even count for half. Wasn't even going to make a guess, you know. Resistance is made up of multiple cultures of people. We got Hellsguardmen from all the way over by the spine in here, and plenty of Seekers of the Sun in Nigo. There's even some Beastmen. Oh, cool. Well, Beast women. Oh, you gotta be specific. Excuse me. I suppose there's like one over there. She's Atna. They've been with us for a while now. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest of them have only been with us The rest wouldn't have anything to do with us. We're no different than Gardealians to them. Which is really sad, considering that the people being considered as native within a country are not viewed any better than the people that invaded their host's home country. That's sad. They get to spend spending their time crafting. Atana makes the most amazing jewelry, by the way. Oh! They use the mag to twist metal and crystals in shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly even get in to see their work, but then most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them anyway. Let's take a look at the statue. This place is huge. I would have kind of pegged this place... Oh, let's grab the shards, because this place is actually kind of huge. I would have pegged this place as being a little bit more lush. Not necessarily in the middle of a desert. From the trailer, it's kind of hard to see. It's almost like it's... I mean, granted, yeah, you got the huge mountain right here, but it almost looks like it's ringed by mountains, in a way. But either way, just a small little desert oasis is always gorgeous. Oh, there's a summoning bell. Okay, good. I'm going to drop some of my gil off, because I don't necessarily need this much gil. At least not on my person, anyway. Let's see, where is the bell? Bell. Company chest. No, I don't need that. Is there an upstairs? No, that can't be right. Ah, there it is. Okay, let's summon Trills, because Fells, I need to get rid of Fells. Fells is a little bitch. Okay, so we're going to withdraw Gil, but we're going to deposit. At least been 10 grand. That's perfect. Because I don't like keeping all that much on my person, so... And there we go. I'm not a very rich player, by no means am I rich, but I can make money pretty easily if I need to. And that is due to the fact of having mining up to like level 50 or something like that. Yeah, I think it's about 50. I'm not sure. Hold on. I can check. Oh, there we go. 53. 53 on that. Carpentry, yeah. I started to do botany and carpentry pretty quickly, but it's one of those things that you don't think about until later. But these are the different kind of classes that I have access to for later, so if I get bored and I just want to stream or something like this, something like that, I can just switch one of these. Like I had mentioned the other day on stream, on the I Hate Monday stream, I forgot I had a paladin. I completely forgot that I had a paladin. But it is not my highest tank. It's my Dark Knight that's the highest tank, which I love my Dark Knight. And of course, you know, you got your samurai, you got your monk, and so forth. But eventually I want to max out a blue mage. Because apparently you can do some serious content just by solo. Alrighty. Let's make some introductions to a statue. That is fucking huge! Pretty uninspiring, isn't it? The breaker of worlds, we got... who guys are... I got to the lands eons ago. Yada used to tell me that the story... What story nut she wanted me to understand, to remember. Or remember what exactly? The end of the Viscera era, where when the water rose higher and higher, people across Eurasia Beseech the heavens for a sign, and lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky, and led the way to these mountains of Garabanya. They were received by his grace, pledged to honor and revere him, and devote themselves to great works within. Storm of blood approaches fast, hell's open, heavens weep. For no one's soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. Gorgeous and poetic all at the same time, but frickin' scary sounding. Last part was inscribed to the stone by a monk of the Fist of a Ragal. God explained to me the day will come, bringing the strife and sorrow of none may escape. Waste not those precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. I do not know what that storm of blood. Interesting. Sorry, there was all that wasn't. Let's keep moving, shall we? Or must infinite. Well, we're gonna keep the tour going, even though she went down memory lane for a couple minutes. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I'm just excited to be actually in a different country. Alright, this is the infirmary, as you can probably tell. Here's where these healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. No matter how carefully we plan our operations, casualties were inevitable, and it is a sad thing to think about, but it is also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you the Murder Plaza, which I already got. So I think this is a launching point. I believe it's a safe bet that I can actually save myself to the crystal here and be fine. Summon my dragon here. I don't ride him very much, but I like him. But he has a really cool soundtrack, and I always forget that he has a really cool soundtrack. So I'm going to actually just save myself to this, set as home point. Yes, there we go. I can go to Foundation whenever I feel like later. What you see in 1A3, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one is older design, dated back decades when the Fist of Ragnar was still here. It may look different, but it works just like any other. I'll show you where the shoulders are next, but don't forget to attune to the crystal before we go. I'm already ahead of you, sister. No, I don't want to listen to the Chocobo song. It almost sounds like a horn whenever I summon this mount. Okay. So, arms, armor, potions, you name it, these folks give it. Oh, got it. The resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keeping us provided. Or with provisions. If you're short anything, you need anything repaired, these guys are people to talk to. Oh, Alfie and Alzia? Alzi. I think it's Alzi. Gorgeous name, actually. Why do you see why, or I want to see how our people are getting on. Give me those so I can sell them. They're standing right next to them. Come on. Oh, but she gave me materia, but I don't need the materia. Independent Mender. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of money. I'm about ready to make that money back, but. Ooh. Wow. I can get all this stuff, no problem. don't need that. So that just paid for my repairs. Ugh, so close to 2,000. Might just give it to me, man. Don't need this. I need that for later. TMO. Oh, this is what I'm currently wearing. That's right, I dropped a lot of money just for my gear set. When I don't think I really needed to. Purchase weapon. Let's see if there's anything good in here. No. Samurai. Oh, that's Scholar. No? Right mage, here we go. Nope. Not any better, actually. And a comparison between the Grimoire that I'm using currently. Oh. It only went down a little bit in crit and speed for this one. But the magic damage is less. Not worth it, in my opinion. I'll get a brand new Grimoire soon. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Not getting that, we're getting this, baby. Let me see. Oh yeah. Start working on a brand new gear set here. Okay, kind of take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. Yeah, of course. What do you say, Alzy? There's a lot. Ow. Oh man, you gotta love when you get a Charlie horse right in your freaking rib cage and you gotta stretch it out to get rid of it. That really hurt. 'Tis a game of eye, but I admire their courage. Well, you should. They're putting their lives on the line just for you. Ah, there you are. We're looking all over for you. Well, we're not that far away from you. Scan our proposal. We're ready to receive all your backing and intent. I've seen someone fetch out a krill. Follow me. Well, we're going back to the tent. More likely they're going to say yes. More than likely. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, wrong one. Let's talk to Conrad. What do you got for me?
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus. I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the Resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach. Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree, but it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers.
No shit.
Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Filling positions with greenhorns. Gotta love that.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Ala Mhigan liberation.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you, Lot. Monago and Methred will tell you more.
Understood. We won't let you down.
Alright, Alisi. Right then, Monago and Marie. I just heard the names and I just forgot. Be our best keepers, only not what they require. One task to make or make a good choice. Well, first we're gonna choose this. Thank you, thank you. Here's it comes now. You know, new region. Celestial compass. Oh god, I don't want to do that one again. And I don't want to fly necessarily. I love being on the ground in this game. You get to see so much more. Go to my armory chest. Now it sells for 300. Don't need it. Just get rid of it. Okay, let's go with Monago. Ooh. Oh, wait, you don't have anything yet. No, you just got that. 700 plus that, so a little over 2,000. We could be making a little bit more money hand over fist. Now, before she tells you her mission, Monago has a few things she would like to say. Okay. What do you have for me? Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. Yeah, she kind of bled a little bit. Well, not a little bit, a lot. I owe you my life and I will not forget that. Furthermore, it would be rude of me to run off without saying a word. It is well a good time for me to claim my duties here, can't wait. But a parting thank you as well, at least my apologies. And thank you. Now to business. Alright, Commander Kimpson trusts me with a formal reply to the hand delivered to the Alliance leadership. Covers everything we discussed as well as details the disposition of our forces. Okay, what I need an escort. Oh, what I need is an escort. 1 or 2 minute mouse so we can make it to the wall swiftly without attracting any attention. Would that draw attention if you had about like 2 to 3 people with you traveling across a barren desert? Just saying. Okay. General commands the forces act as an ordnance. It should be simple enough to hand to see. Great. Oh, she's one of the cat people. Okay. Just trying to figure out. It's like I saw a tail. It's like, what race are you? Okay, we're gonna do this kind of smart, so I don't go and kind of mess myself up when it comes to doing too much at once. I've done it a little too often. There we go. Sorry about that. I had to go and fix the mic really quickly. But it's very beautiful here. I will miss it, yes. Whew, sorry. It's one of those days where it's just like, it didn't feel like I got a lot of sleep last night. But I'm still awake this time around. Alright, Banago, you ready to go? We are best be off. Alright, Leslie, let's go. Banago in the fringes. Let's go back out to the fringes. It better not be like the levy quests that you had to go in as like you the escort command. I don't like those very much. They're so annoying. Wife just walked in. Say hi. She's waving. There's her hand. Quiet. Hear that? Park Imperials. Oh yeah, you guys, you go. As I hear anything, go hunting in these lands. You'll learn to it could mean death. Alright guys, we're going to be taking our customary first hour break really quickly. Use the bathroom and whatnot, so I will be right back as soon as possible. guys, I am back. Sorry about that. I am back after a quick little break. About 10 minutes or so, about as long as I really need. Gonna continue on here, giving our new cat friend a hand. And we're gonna see what these Imperial morons got. I'm not expecting a lot, but... Oh. I should be expecting a lot. We're gonna make this go boom quickly. Oh, crap. Are you freaking serious? Wow. We're making it go boom very quickly. You can go away. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just die. Just die for me, please! Ah, no! There we are. Okay. I completed that. Ah, oh well. I'll take this down too. Might as well. I was just too close. That can and does happen. Drop this, because this is not even... No, it's worthy of a flare. Lots and lots of AoE. That's why I like my little summoner. This class is very, very fun. So, I can only imagine someone coming through here and doing this one I think as a healer, because I have healers, but at the oh man, it's just I don't want to think about it. All right, Nigo. Looks like everything went to plan. I am not surprised. So she sort of like face, but down there. Didn't put up much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out there are conscripts from our previous little training, and even less conviction. It's grim work killing men and women like that. But I don't doubt that we have the same rules in reverse, which is very true. Don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript or not, the soldiers plotting one another to kill dozens of good men and women. Okay, fine. I wasn't planning on giving them pity anyway. They were trying to kill me first, so I'm gonna kill them first. Here we go. Ah, burning robes. Bloody hand, chest wrapped for of casting. That's it, for casting. But I say that's a little weird. That's for our scholar set, but I'm not needing that. Okay. What's the... Oh, skills speed. That's not bad. Alright, I believe we rest long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices and sends another patrol. Keep away from the crocodile thing. No, it's just a crocodile. That's exactly what that is. It's a legitimate crocodile. Can't blame Square for trying not to be original. And keep the nature spirit tree int away. Oh, I went the wrong way. Gotta run near that one. Hopefully I don't aggro. Okay, good. Oh wow, we're going like way back. What's the matter? We'll clear only Alliance patrol ahead. Hopefully. See the forces. We're under command of Flame General. Yes. So if I dreamed of... Oh, we got a fangirl. We got a fangirl. Nothing wrong with that, to be honest, but... Still, doing my personal general, that's kind of entertaining to have her start geeking out about it. Yikes. They're like super close. Don't get stuck, don't get stuck, don't get aggroed. Okay, good. This is... Alright, let's see what the general's got to say.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rolga's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamigan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye. Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Sinister little smile, you little shit. What the hell are you thinking? I like it, but still, that's really sinister sounding. Sketch informed me that the interest in development and the shipment rumored to have come from the research development facility near the capital, containing prototype magic armor. The field tested here, but most likely against the Allied forces. We have perhaps one day out. Damn, all more magic weapons is the least we need. Your concern is unwarranted, but don't need to despair you just yet. Or shipment is not going to do it just future development. Kill me, jumping on president. Zoom in the vice marshal. Intelligence is accurate. I need that. I agree that way. Put up the once. Oh, she's actually one of the ones. Emily for a part of finding the last. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay, give me that. Oh, no, I meant to hit that. There we go. Chess piece. That sells for 500. I'm gonna sell it. Gonna go to... Here we go. Whew. Excuse me. There we go. No. Get rid of that, because I'm never going to use it. Keep that just... I'm not sure... No, because all my things are up. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to get rid of here because I have so much crap. Okay, I should be fine. Okay, let's see what Raban's got. Ooh, new weapon. Okay. Best served with cold steel. Be careful to avoid needless show of force this side of the wall, but all that about to change. And when it does, you may be sure they'll send their new toys to entertain us. I would ask you to participate in operations, but from the looks, but from that look I see is a foreign conclusion. My thanks. Ugh. It's a matter of having my brain just trying to think and talk a heck of a lot faster than what my mouth can actually translate. A prevailing plan, we need to turn to the east. And in Imperial Graveyard, there is a dab. Hand at this, and I feel okay, so we're gonna meet them over at a brand new spot. Whew. Just take the shortcut. Just jump off the ledge. Don't have to worry about messing with the whole Treebeard thing all over again. Ah, it's one of those. Yeah, we're just gonna make them go boom, because I can. Jeez. I'm always impressed anytime I go and cast the my Death Flare. Always impressed. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna drop this right on your head. Oh, it's going the wrong way. Well, son of a bitch. There it goes. It's around the corner. Gosh, that didn't matter. Let me up, let me up! Well, their aggro range really is not all that far, which is really nice. Well, yeah, that actually kind of worked. Ugh. Really? Was not expecting to see these stupid things here. And it's like I said earlier, I like actually running around on the ground as compared to flying, because for me it takes the experience out of it. Is the plan good? Our scouts report the unit escorting the prototype weapons have less. Resistance is ready in position. We will be ready for their arrival. Until 62. Well, I'm at 61. I should be okay. Scoot my Coke over. Oh. Seriously?
Things looked grim for us after Cartano, didn't they? Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces. It's like all my name days have come at once.
Great. Gotta deal with this joker again.
Well, 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 if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head.
Yeah, I don't think so, buddy.
That is, if my secret weapons here don't grind it.
That sounds like an old kung fu movie music. Almost. Okay, let's take out the healers. Okay, that's rather interesting. They're not taking as much damage now as they should.
Get after them, damn you!
Because he's just a fire caster. Where's the... Oh. This could be bad. Well, maybe. I don't know. There we go. Something... Excuse me. Something a little bit better and more palatable, I suppose. Let's keep these little... six-legged freaks occupied with a little bit of AoE magic. Ooh. So all I have to do is just defeat the Imperial forces. That's it. Well... Let's take down this little monkey, just because he might be a little bit easier, maybe. Just maybe. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey now.
Now I've gotcha.
No, you don't. You've got nothing. You've got nothing. Because you telegraph so dang hardcore. Oop, oh, wrong one, there we go. Just gonna death play right off the get-go, just to get some stuff going. Just focusing on this guy right here. Keep forgetting he's here. Ow. Gotta keep this guy occupied enough to be able to kill it. He's trying to kill my healer! Can't have that. Cannot have that in the slightest. Death Flare. Re-up on all of that. Okay, he's dead. What the heck is this crap? Ah, people that can be killed faster, I see. Okay. Gotta spread all your guys' disease around. Gonna take you down. There we go. Nice and easy. Well, not easy, but.
You'll be weeping blood!
Don't think so, my friend. Well, we're not friends, but you know. Just gotta make sure your life is hell for the next couple of minutes. I got my own problems to worry about. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Tizona! As a raging bull!
Thank you for the help. Good lord, I can't kill that many. I gotta cast on the fly. Ow. There we go. That might have done the trick. Yeah, running away like a little baby. He who fights and runs, what the... Who in the hell is that? Proud amigo, let none escape. Yeah. Get fucked. Now we're just gonna steal the technology for our own, but still. Interesting fight to say the least. Deathflare. This precious little toy is going to be oh. There it goes. Okay. Very nice. I died a few times over, but
Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I've passed harder stools than these piles of scrap. You'll pay for this. Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last.
That's what you said the last time, dude, and I just ended up kicking your ass again. Don't think it's gonna happen that time either.
Aye! Run and tell your Viceroy! The day belongs to El Amigo! Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh, well done, all of you. I called to Operation Routing Success. Can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of El Amigo had an impressive military record before the West called. Credit where it's due, Master Kip. It was Marshal Turpin who made this plan, and I love you, Resistance and ally alike. We carried it out to the perfection. Aye, they did that. and a single casualty of which I'm grateful beyond words. No doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same, as will ours. Very nice. It's been a pleasure, General. Until next battle, Manago, I'll leave the Scions in your care. I wish I would return to the cast room then. Once more, you have my thanks, as Master Script said, until the next battle. Which will be pretty shortly, I would imagine. Gonna turn and walk away. Starting to kick the snot out of the Galileans is what I'm wanting to do. I heard stories about actually seeing him seeing you in action. I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously though, it was inspirational. Ah, but you must be tired and hearing that, huh? I'll keep you simple then. Thanks for helping us out there. I'll give you the materia, and we'll be square. Seriously, wow. Okay. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's go back to the Reach. I'm just gonna go and return back to the Reach. It's so much simpler. So much simpler. Free materia, almost 4 grand. Almost 4 grand. Okay. That'll be it for Manago's side, I would imagine. Well, it's supposed to be skill speed, but still, you got a global cooldown of like 0.25 seconds. I don't think I can actually speed it up any faster than that. So, those are going to be sold. Alright, Manago, what else do you have for me? You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what we asked you, without hesitation, for what we owe you. That our debt, which it may not count as much in particular terms, but symbolically value can't be outstated. Lancet and resistant fighters come together to face Imperial units equipped with Galilean newest weapon and smashed them. Hulk smash. Aye, that they will, and makes for our march to begin something greater than a single victory. At the beginning of a campaign to unite Eorzea to drive the Garleans from our lands. Promising Praetud may not without action, but the Alliance took the field to raise their ranks. Okay. Also, Commander, which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread the word of our victories and our new alliance. The people will flock to our banner, just you wait and see. That's kind of what we were hoping for. If it works, great. If it doesn't, I don't know what else we can do. Alright, Trill. LC, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. Okay, so Nago had a little bit of a storyline to take care of. Now let's see what Mifrid has. Can I help? I wonder if if you remember who he is. I don't? At the risk of repeating myself, it is still hard for me to believe that we have met again here of all places, though I reckon you probably don't recognize me after all this time. Refresh my memory, I don't know. I know it was a lifetime ago, there was no need to apologize, but know that down in Cormel, we didn't forget about you, nor our lives you saved. Huh? As for me, I went to a little army ago, while I was recovering. Gunpowder from the commander as an old friend. But in the end, I decided to disband our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain a little amigo, the others went to Oda for work. But as you can see, I chose to come back to Garabania to join Conrad and the others. I kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. Today, however, we are heading back east to the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the Valley of Algana. Algana? You're going there? You're taking me with you. Ah, that's right. You're from Algana, aren't you, Lay? By all means, we welcome the company. Tunnel, the peaks. So it's a homecoming for Lee. Let's go. Okay, let's get on through. As this sound takes us all the way to the peaks. We are on a mission from Conrad to Algana. Clear the barricades if you would. Aye, sir, shouldn't take no more than a moment. Respectful, at least. Smart villages there. And then out here, but also more Imperials keeping a close eye on things. We need to tread carefully. Yeah. Garabania, the peaks. I have a lot to explore.
I remember the peaks of Girabania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity. Who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
More of a mountainous area. So like the lowland foresty areas that I was just in. We've used a glamour place. A glamour place here too. As you have noticed, so far as the Imperials are concerned, it is not more than a turn of 7 plus a lesser race. Remember though, once we leave the ruins, we'll have no glamour to conceal us to villages to the east. Keep watch for patrols as we move. Well, that makes complete sense. Oh, it's right near our fate too. Okay. Well, hopefully I can skirt the fate more or less decently. Yeah, nice and lush. This is not too bad, to be honest. Okay. Not Imperial in sight. That's a mercy. Elgana DBs past the Bat Bridge. Follow me, it's not much further. Not really. I mean, it's just a little ways further up inland, I suppose. They're giant grasshoppers. That's weird. Really creepy looking and weird. Here we are. New encampment. Okay, you can rest easy now. We made it. This is Elgana. Feels strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would be... Oh, sorry. Has something to do with why we're here. We need recruits. Ah, looks like I would do. But as I said back at the Ridge, it's a little more complicated than just asking volunteers these days. As you know, we're short-handed because many of our people were taken in by the Griffins' promises and went to the wall and died, essentially, because we had to kill them. It wasn't just them, though. Folks all over, including some of my former comrades, answered the call to those arms. As for why he came to a particular village, it's rumored that Elgana lost a few youths as well. There's truth to that. Sorry. If there's any truth to that, then there could be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after the Griffin's betrayal, they may be suspicious of outsiders claiming a legend of resistance, and rightfully so. Well, yeah, of course they are. So if they need anything in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I knew it would be as simple as giving a speech in the village square. Not if you don't take the place to burn to the ground. No, you might as well piss in the Viceroy's eye. That's kind of put it lightly. Must be the elder first. I know the fact that he can be trusted. Well, listen to it after. Sounds like a plan. Let's hope there's something we can do. Well, we made it here at least, so I'm gonna attune myself to the Aetheryte crystal. Ooh. Did I get some new boot? Oh, not yet. Damn it. What's the material, though? That's the question. That's nothing I need to use. Pleasure is over by the shore. No time like the present. Let's have a word. Okay, time to attune myself to the crystal. Big, giant. Ooh. That is a little different looking. Quite small. We're gonna see what kind of work we can do with him, if any at all. Okay, Okay. Don't you, any traveler, you a merchant? You'll not find much custom here. Greetings and well met, Elder. Listen, and sincere apologies and what mess in. We're ahead of our arrival. Too long to get away from out. Elgana. I know we're in trouble. Ah, your comrades of Mifrid. I see. Speak on, though I suspect I know your purpose. Jeez. A little aggressive, aren't you? The river came with many men and left with many more. Such is the rumor. Is it true? He lit a fire in their hearts and then tell us a dream before the third eyes. Oh. Dangled a dream before their tired eyes, and now you come to steal away from what remains. As Griffin was a traitor and a madman, and he would not put on his schemes. We've made an agreement with the Alliance, and this time it will be different. This time? Cole confront the dead. To the dead and the ones they left behind. How much more we give it to their fill? They surely made much better purpose do. They took our lands, our tradition, even our god, and they demand a fifth of what little we had got left. I hate the bastards with every fiber of my being. But hate's not enough, Mifrid. We can't do this. No. Let's be never return. You've not the right to speak to us like that. I got a quarry that produced barely enough to keep us fed, and that was enough. But it caused. So yes, I have every right to tell him to leave my village. No, you don't, because it's my village too, my home. What the hells are you about? I know those eyes. You want to curse girls? Lay hacks. I'm here to take back my homeland. Bye, Braggle. Last time I saw you were... I don't even know if you were still alive, and I never thought you would come. I almost didn't. And my sister never will. Lots of others won't either. That's why we've come to carry out the fight. You even sound like him. As you see, I've got a right to tell you to leave. I got it as much better your home than it is mine. But I say to you again, you can't give any more. Yes, I heard it the first time. Well, we're not deaf. Well, that turned out pretty ugly. Although it could have been a lot worse, that is for sure. Oh, what could it be handled? Oh, that could have been handled better, but don't. But what done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. I was hoping Richard Fred might help us recruit some of the people, but that clearly isn't going to happen. No kidding. We're going to say John will be the first one to join. Interesting, but it's hardly subtle. Let's see another person without direct link. Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. Well, it looks like it. Wait, oh wait, is it? Yeah, this has got to be a sanctuary because it has one of the aetheryte crystals. Which one's gonna give me gear? I want to do the one that gives me gear first. None of them are. I see. All right. Well, we're just gonna. Oh wow, I got a lot of material to sell. Gotta sell this off really quickly. That's the mender. I don't need a mender. Weapons. Yeah, it's still in the 60s too, so that doesn't help me at all. There we go. Okay. getting all that kind of stuff sold out of the way. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this week's Final Fantasy stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a follow to be notified when I'm coming right back out to Garbania to do more questing through this main quest line of finally starting to get into Stormblood before Shadowbringers comes out, because I want to get a good jump on the story beforehand. Don't forget to head over to the YouTube channel by the same name, Black Templar Games. Gonna be 3 separate words on that one, just to make it easy to find. And most of the streams, if you guys don't catch up on them here, or if you're not in time for them, do not worry, they're going to be posted to YouTube. Once this one is done, it's going straight over to the channel, so if you did not happen to get in there, I apologize. I didn't even think I was going to stream tonight at all. I was actually going to push to tomorrow, but thankfully I got it done tonight. So, don't forget to also drop by this coming Friday for the TGIF stream, where we're just going to be kicking back and relaxing, probably playing a little more Bloodborne, on top of throwing in maybe something else. I'm not too sure. Might be throwing in a little bit of Black Ops 4 for fun for later on down the road. But until the next time we meet on here, guys, I will catch you in the next stream. Have a good night.